echo.
Okay. So the mic is on. Welcome.
So and then once it catches up.
Alright, so I'm over there. Now we're both in front of the microphone. Okay, that's pretty good. I'm gonna turn the game down just a pinch.
Again.
Oh yeah, you gotta pause it. Alright, audio test puppers. Ooh, and we'll be starting soon. Alright, audio test puppers.
Okay.
Starting soon.
Alright, let's...
I like it. I like it. Alright. Welcome. This is a very special first experience because this is the first time you're playing a game that I played on the show.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's just a little role reversal, and it also celebrates because, not exactly, but this has been over 5 years since
Yeah.
we shared this journey.
Yeah.
So yeah, without further ado, welcome to Bowl.
Okay, and then just a
Paper Mario, the Origami Cave.
friendly reminder as well. So like as we're playing so that I can hear the game, I have to have headphones on.
Yep.
However, with headphones on, I cannot hear you.
Very loud.
I do have it kind of like half over my ear, half not over my ear, but that means when you're talking to me, or I may not answer right away because I probably don't hear you.
I'm going to check to make sure the settings on that audio delay are accurate before we begin.
So, just a friendly reminder, I'm not being mean or ignoring, I just can't hear.
All right. But this has been one of our most popular series. Every time we make shorts, I get feedback. Every time I do a video related to it, I get feedback. So this is a game that has really become like a cult classic of a series that...
Which makes me glad. I know it was divisive at the beginning
divisive,
because
yes.
people didn't like that it wasn't the original Paper Mario or it wasn't Thousand Year Door, but I love Olivia and I'm glad to see her again. Okay.
You're gonna have to select.
It says press any button and then I press the button.
Yeah.
And,
So when you press a button, can you move over to Mando? Because I think that would just load. Yeah, that would have just
A new
loaded my
file.
save literally
Okay.
at the end of the game, which is what we don't
We
want.
did it! Yay! I beat the game!
Maybe that was a stressful final boss.
But yeah, we're only gonna do about 2 hours.
Yep.
Headed to some kind of festival. And if you want to hear voice acting when we're reading, go watch the stream in the file, because I don't do that here. I'm not a voice actor. I get too nervous and then my voice cracks and I sound like I'm
Origami Festival.
So,
What's that gonna be like?
and then
I love my Luigi voice though.
yeah.
There's few voices I can do, but when I do them, oh, I'm proud.
We were talking.
Speechless.
Well,
I
we
see.
were talking about that the other day,
Quality
whereas
of
like
life.
I can tell what someone needs to do for it to be better, but I myself cannot do it. But it's an in my head thing. I don't have the skill sets or the talent for it. But I can definitely be like, oh, pinch your nose when you're talking, so it's more
Right.
nasally and it'll sound closer, like that type of thing, even though I
Yeah.
can't do it. So
But yeah, if you stop in, say hello, and let us know if you like the audio levels, if you can hear us both. I am a little further away from the mic this time, on chat duty.
he is not doing a craft, which is a little disappointing.
Yeah, should probably get on that.
Usually I do crafts during streams.
Mm-hmm. I don't have the confidence to do a craft, especially on a stream.
All I can think of is that Christmas craft where it was just supposed to be fun and you got so frustrated.
Oh, at my parents' house.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't find that kind of stuff fun. I find them very pressuring.
Alright, so we're on the way to the castle. Everyone's missing.
Where is everybody?
But this was a game that warmed up to me. I had to warm up to it. Because right away I was like, I love the visuals, I love the music. But like the game itself, I was like, where's this going?
I think it got you once we hit Autumn Mountain. Once
Yeah.
we were at Autumn Mountain,
Once
you
we
were
got
like,
to the
yeah, I
Blue
like it.
Streamer, I was like, yeah, this is really good. And then like all the twists and turns with characters like Bobby.
No, Bobby, no, Bobby. Olivia is the only voice I can do.
Well, we got a comment a little over a month ago that's like, you are the ideal Olivia voice. Like, that is my headcanon Olivia voice. And I'm just like, yes.
I can't picture her talking with any other voice. Like, Luigi's just like, I'm gonna go find a place to park. Goodbye forever.
But I had an opportunity to try out the game that came before this, Color Splash. But the game didn't read. But that was also a game that's divisive, but more negatively received than this one. So like this one was divisive, but it had a cult following to where people were just like, I'm sorry, I love this game, divisive as it is. Whereas Color Splash was like, yeah, this has problems. I appreciate it did something new, but problems.
Mamma mia!
Mamma mia!
Well, I think in a way, I understand more. Oh, I don't like that.
Okay, I don't like that.
I think I might be Luigi, actually. I do have a Luigi keychain on my keys.
Luigi's the best character.
Like,
it's not even close. So when you make Mario Galaxy the movie, you gotta have more Luigi.
sometimes too much of a good thing, though.
There wasn't enough in the Mario movie for me. There wasn't enough Luigi. Like, I really liked the dynamic and, like, the way Mario and Luigi bounced off each other. Like, you could tell they were brothers.
Yeah.
And, like, I wanted more of that. I really did.
But, kind of as I was saying before with, like, I get it after playing Ys 8, Ys 9, and Ys 10, when people are like, it's too different.
Yeah.
Because Ys 10 is very different than 8 and 9.
Yep.
Like, it follows a different pattern of game. And I'm like, oh, that's what people mean when they say, I don't like this, it's not the way it should be.
Yeah.
But I think that, like, people need to see that, like, it doesn't have to follow that same exact pattern to be good.
Yeah. Maybe it's just like the old curmudgeon old man yelling at Sky in me, but there comes a point where it's so different, why isn't it its own thing? Like, it's only there because it's a well-known brand, but the DNA is like, well, that's not what this is.
I don't know if
It's
that's
similar to
what
me like changing
people,
a recipe.
But is that what people are upset about? Because it's like...
Oh, it depends. I think it's a case-by-case basis,
Yeah.
depending on the game.
Goodbye. What I see is, like, if you go through, like, the story beats of 8 and, like, when things happen and where it takes them, when you go back in time, when you go to certain areas, it's the same as a 9. It follows the same story beat outline.
Yeah, the same structure,
Yeah.
I'd say, yeah.
So it's built the exact same. Like,
Yeah.
in 8, you go back in time to be just Donna. Whereas in 9, you go to the Grimwald Knox. Like, Or you go to the Grimwald Knox, but you also go back to being just Adol in the prison.
Mm-hmm.
Spoiler alert, I guess. If I ever get stomped by you, it would be an honor. I feel like this is Regina George. It's like Regina punched me in the face once. It was awesome. But then you have 10 that, like, debunks that whole structure. It has a completely different one. And it's like, a lot of people are like, oh, it's so refreshing. It's just like the old ones. And it's typically the people that didn't like 8 and 9 that really love 10 because it follows the old structure.
It's kind of like yes and no. It's doing its own thing.
Well, I've never played the old ones. It's just like...
Because, like...
not you.
The biggest turnoff with 10 is the turnoff that you and I agree with is, like, way too much talking. Like, the series never had this much talking. And 10 takes it too far.
And it's like, that's kind of how I feel whenever it's like, people are like, oh, Miyamoto wants to, like, to get rid of the stories. I'm like, maybe someone should have, like, told the people writing 10, like, hey, this is too much.
Yeah.
Like,
maybe you need a Miyamoto in there being like, hey, let's cut back on the story a little bit. Or, like, it's less the story and just, like, the banter. I get it helps strengthen the characters, but at the same time, like, less is more with some of that shit. You can do that
while you're doing other things, though.
Yeah. Especially because the game does allow that while doing other things. Like, you have the banter while sailing, but if you so much as sail 2 feet, it cuts it off. So I'm like, why is that even here?
Like, I get that that's, like, whenever you... we're going into, like... Sorry, I'm, like, reading, playing the game and talking.
I mean...
But, like, when you go into a ship battle, part of the struggle is staying in the circle.
Yeah. Alright, here we go. Your first activity. Oh. Is it going to allow that with this controller?
I don't think so.
We might have to switch to... Hold on. Hold on. It might not allow that because of the motion features. Let's swap real quick. Hold on.
Hold everything. You're gonna have to use these bad
Oh, I
boys.
don't like them.
Well, at least for motion.
Can I at least have the thing that goes in between them so it feels like I'm holding a controller?
Yeah, we're...
If you have it.
Maybe. Ah, here we are.
I don't have the dexterity to hold 2 separate things and have each hand do something different.
This. That's that. So do me a solid. What we're gonna do is we're gonna realign these controllers. Okay. Find controller. Find that controller. Okay. That's it. Okay. Now change the grip order. Come on. There it is.
Oh, it feels wrong.
Alright, so go up to playing. There we go. Now let's try. Tilt and tumble. There you go. And we're back. Oh. Okay.
No.
Press the buttons to grab.
Oh, this is exactly what I don't like about these. I hate motion controls.
There she is. You gotta do the voice.
I'm free. I'll do phrases. I'm not going to do everything. My throat hurts.
All right.
She was just stuck in that wall.
I'll have to do a short of the first time you did Olivia's voice. Way back 5
Way
years
back
ago.
when you put me on the spot and you were like, yeah, we're doing voices.
Yep.
Fuck. I
Yep.
don't do voices. I do a great hot dog, but I'm not a voice actor.
I was like, if she can do just one voice, I'll marry her. It was a test, and you passed. 10 gold stars for you!
Hammer!
I was just testing you, and you passed. Yeah, there we go.
Olivia always has good ideas. And I also love that she lives in his pocket. I do know that these are like hit everything though.
Yeah. Hit everything.
You have a hammer now, so hit everything. A little musty.
Old cardboard? Musty? Is musty the word you're looking for? Oh, all the memories, all the old jokes that were clearly funny the first time are coming back to me. How much has changed and how much has not in those 5 years? Through the peephole? Oh, that's right. Bowser's turned into a pizza box.
Yeah.
Either that or a laptop case cover.
I feel like he's a pizza box.
He's a pizza box.
I'm having a weird Stranger Things moment.
Oh, yeah? Which one?
Where he like raises them and then they go all crunchy.
Oh, yeah.
Stranger Things out of context.
I know, right? Let's just hope that Stranger Things doesn't have a similar ending to Game of Thrones. To where it's just nothing but disappointment.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have a bit more hope with Stranger Things. But we'll see. I've been disappointed before.
I don't know. There's a lot of people saying like, "Oh, they just look way too old. They're too old." And
That's
it's like,
weird because I was always
I
used to
was-
watching shows where
yeah.
a 20-something-year-old plays
the
a
kid.
high school student.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, and I don't think they look ridiculously old. You know what I mean? It's not
Agreed.
like Hopper being like, "I'm 25."
No,
you know.
But the only like really grating issue I have that's like a nitpick, which unfortunately is just very common in a long-going series, is the Demogorgons are old hat to the point where like how they operate is so inconsistent. I'm just like, whatever.
Yeah.
Like they can tank bullets, but a broken wine bottle can really fuck them up.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, you know what? Fine. Unfortunately, this is what happens when you reuse a threat so many times. When it starts off, it's like borderline unstoppable, and only one thing can kill it. And then as it goes on, it's like, well, a lot of things can kill it. In fact, they're not really that unstoppable anymore. We lied.
Yeah.
But like, that also reminds me of Game of Thrones with like the White Walkers.
Yeah.
They were very hard to kill early on, and then in their final debut, you could kill them. So I don't know. That's just my nerd brain being like, well, that's disappointing.
Well,
Oh
it's
well,
like,
it happens.
I don't know, and again,
It's more surprising when they keep the threat consistent.
while I don't think that... Does it just auto-grab where I need it to grab? Am I supposed to press something?
That comes up. It says like ZR grab. So you hold them both together and then pop, just like that.
But, you know, Ys 8's not a perfect game. I just really love it. It's one of my favorites. And I think that they did that whole concept really well, where you have, like, the primordials.
Yeah.
And they're just, like, unbeatable. Like, they just can't be killed.
Yep.
And then you find a weapon that can kill them. And then you enhance your weapons with the materials from that weapon. Now you can kill them. Now they're not as big of a threat anymore.
Oh, I agree. Whereas if I saw, like, let's just say Sister Nina grab a broken wine bottle and stab a primordial, I'd be like, what the
Yeah, it would
fuck?
be like, ooh. You know, it's not as... Okay.
Just learning about... Yep.
Yeah.
All that stuff comes later.
I know, I just got the, like, helpful hint to look at it. But yeah, I feel like there's a way that you can do that without it being... I'm walking with my face. But yeah, there's definitely... Oh, I don't like that.
What?
The, like, way that you have to walk up the stairs. You have to kind of, like...
The fixed camera angle?
Well, that, and it's, like, you have to, like...
Ah, okay.
Like, it's not just press left and he walks. It's not that I don't like it. I'm not used to it. But yeah, I feel like there's a way to do that that's not just like, oh, these things are unstoppable. And then all of a sudden you can kill it with a wine bottle.
Yeah.
And then almost immediately after, it takes like how many rounds of bullets.
It was getting to the point where you think someone would be like, hey, let's give the troops just broken wine bottles. Stop shooting at them.
Did we talk about if you press yes, if they just like game over you? Join us. Okay. Game over.
There's, without getting too much into spoilers, Thousand Year Door has that towards the end, where it's like, will you join? And if you say yes, it's like, and everything descended into darkness. Then the game over screen appears and you're like, oops! And I think in the original, it took you back to your last save point, but in the remake for the Switch, it's like, let's try that again. And it goes back to the dialogue where it's like, will you join? You could just say no. Oh, here we go. First battle. Hello, Pupcorn's wife. Welcome, Cumulative. Welcome
Hi.
to the stream. Okay. Let's see what you think about the ring battle
To
system.
select which ring you want to move.
The turns
Press
have table. Had a pretty good time playing through this the first time. Yeah, this game grew on me. So this is Amanda's first Paper Mario game. This is my 4th Paper Mario game. And initially, I wasn't too keen on it. There you go. But it really warmed up to me. Like, I always loved the visuals, and I think the soundtrack is the best in the series. This is my 6th, 7th. Oh wow, so you've played all of them then. Whatever they're up to, really. I liked them all for the most part. That's nice, because I have a lot of people telling me to avoid Sticker Star and Color Splash like the plague. And I almost had an opportunity to try Color Splash for myself. Well, that's a lie, because I did rent it when it first came out, and I thought it was fine. But I really didn't get a good feel of it. But, my favorite's the original. I obviously love the Thousand Year Door. Super Paper Mario really warmed up to me. Because I was just kind of like, it's fine when I first played it. And then I had another playthrough and I'm like, no, this is actually fantastic in its own right. And from the second chapter, I want to say, the Blue Streamer, I fell in love with this game. Sticker Star and Color Splash I would recommend the most, actually, in my opinion. The people complaining about them just want Paper Mario 1 and 2 again. There's always an audience for that with the bug fables games. Yeah. Like, I didn't understand the irritation towards people with Sticker Star until it happened to me with Zelda and Breath of the Wild. Then I was just like, oh, I get it now. But as time goes by, it's more like, it's not my cup of tea, but I understand it's trying something different, and it really, I don't want to say excels, but it's really bold to try something familiar yet new, and not just do the same game again, if that makes sense. I really enjoyed collecting stickers, upgrading them, using them, wasting them, even because there's no way to ruin your playthrough by using the wrong sticker. Yeah, and Sticker Star seems similar to Breath of the Wild in that aspect of, like, your equipment is kind of consumables.
Okay.
In the sense that, like, Sticker Star, everything is stickers, and the more you use the stickers, the more it's similar to weapon durability. They're used up, they break, you gotta find more. And it has that same approach to where, to some people, combat is now pointless. Because all it does is give you more ammunition that you're wasting. But to other people, it makes it more experimental. Because you're like, I don't have to hoard this stuff. I don't have to hoard onto it. I can just use it how I want.
Yeah.
And it gives me more freedom to approach combat. Yeah, that your magic is consumables bug me a bit in Paper Mario and Luigi Partners in Time. The thing about Partners in Time was I felt it was very easy to just keep buying the same consumable you were good at, and it kind of break the game. Whereas I think they fine-tuned that a bit more and gave it more polish in Bowser's Inside Story, which is the game that was released after Partners in Time. But we still had a good time with Partners in Time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was one, again, that I was like, I'd rather watch it. I don't really want to play it.
Yeah, for experienced grinding RPG players, they don't like combat where you can't just grind until your stats go up. That too, it's really a nice approach for those that are sick of just grinding to get to the next level or the next benchmark. Games like this don't require grinding. It's a whole different approach. Where you just gotta seek out the stickers, weapons, whatever, the consumables that best fit your style with how you're going to approach the obstacle. But it's not like classic RPGs where it's like, you gotta grind. You gotta keep killing monsters until you get EXP and gain more levels to get stronger. They eliminate that, which I think is nice. But I can understand how people who don't mind the grind, that could be a turnoff. I think I actually damaged my DS trying to do it. I ended up giving up on Bowser's Inside Story due to completely unable to win the nasal
Wait,
minigame.
why can't I pick up the confetti? Or I didn't learn. I have to get a bag.
You gotta get the bag, yep. Oh, we gotta find Olivia. She was separated from us.
Olivia!
But yeah, the vitriol of the Pokemon. Focus, Warren. The vitriol of the Paper Mario community, especially towards this game in particular, made me take a step back and be like, I don't want to be that kind of Zelda fan. Like, I don't want to just bash something because it's new and it has its own audience.
Yeah.
So it made me reflect more and be like, I'll probably never love Breath of the Wild the way the rest of the world does, but I'm also not going to attack those that love it. And realize that, I've had a good run. And you know what? That actually didn't happen because I thoroughly enjoyed Echoes of Wisdom.
Yeah. Well, I think that's why it's really important to understand that, like, even when something you love tries something new, that doesn't mean it's the end-all, be-all of that franchise, or, like...
Even if it sells 30 million copies.
You can't love it anymore because, like, that just shows that it has the capability of changing, and it can always change into something else that you love. Mm-hmm. So, I don't know, it's like...
That being said, I am sick to death of the aesthetic of Breath of the Wild. Yeah. I'm ready for just a new art style.
I think for me, it's like give so many things a chance, and then like after so many times, that's when it's like, all right, I'm done.
Yeah, stop milking it.
And that's how I feel about like Star Wars. Like, I gave you a chance. I like wasn't a fan of the newer ones. Like, it just wasn't my style. I didn't like the story. I didn't like the characters, so, like, at the end of the day, if you hit flowers, grass, and trees with bee, confetti will come flying out.
Intelligent Systems is always making these apocalyptically, depressingly serious Fire Emblem games. Paper Mario is their vacation, a chance to do something wacky and colorful. That makes sense. Like, they're the same studio that does Fire Emblem, and the Fire Emblem are very, like, political heavy.
Yeah.
Like, similar to Game of Thrones.
You're
and, like,
saving the...
factions and backstabbing and loss and all that stuff.
Well, I think, too, even, like...
Whereas this is the studio goofing off.
Like, you know, we were kind of talking about that at Thanksgiving with my sister being like, did you watch The Boys? And I'm just like, I really don't want to. Like, if I want to see a disaster, I'll watch the news. Like, yeah. You know, I'm not interested in consuming that type of media right now. Like, especially with how crazy real life is. I would rather play something like this.
Yeah.
We're like, yeah, it is political. It does have darker themes and stuff like that, but it is fun and colorful, and you know, it's got fun characters, and it's clearly like a fantasy.
Yeah.
CR to toss some confetti. You don't have to do sound effects, but I would really prefer if you did. Boomshaw. Just for you, Olivia. But yeah, I think that...
Well, what was interesting was after this game, they finally remade Thousand Year Door so more newer gamers could play it. So now people are wondering, are we going to have more Paper Marios like Thousand Year Door? Or are we just going to have whatever idea they have for the next Paper Mario? Because both Origami King and the Thousand Year Door remake sold relatively well. They sold good.
Yeah.
Not like Breath of the Wild good, but good. So I think Puritans are like, don't give me hope, whereas everyone else is just like, I mean, Paper Mario is Paper Mario. I'm just here for a fun time. So who knows where the series goes.
I think it depends, too, because if you have people like our age that played them like in order as they came out and experienced them and have a favorite, and then all of a sudden they're changed and they're different, and it's like, ew, I don't like that. It's different than the way that I want it to be.
Yeah.
You know, it could be problematic, but if you have people that are much younger than us, that this might be their first game, who's to say that this isn't the one that they're going to love?
Right.
This is going to be the style that they want to see more of. This is going to be the route that they want the Paper Marios to go, because this is the one that they experienced first.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, I think it's an interesting concept.
I think this time you gotta like whack it. What does that say? Okay, you gotta grip it with Z and L, and then you're gonna smack it with motion controls. Boom! There you go. The way I saw the complaints was more like, ew, this isn't my Final Fantasy replacement. This isn't comparable to Dragon Quest or Persona. Make 1,000-Year Door a riot. Yeah, and I can see that, but I also can understand that, like, more RPG elements and, like, a return to partners isn't necessarily a bad thing. Because the partners in this game, they feel like they wanted to bring them back, but they didn't commit. So, like, character-wise, I liked, like, Bobby and Professor Toad. But, like, they're only there and gone.
Which I like.
You like that?
You know
Okay.
how annoyed I would be if it was like we go into Ys 9 and Ys 10 and Donna is still there? I love Donna. She was like my favorite character.
Yeah.
But like at the end of the day, her time is over and it wouldn't make sense for her to be in another area.
Okay. So,
That's when it's like you start diluting, you know, the character, and you start putting the character in places that they shouldn't be and making them do things that they wouldn't really do from the character they built up in their time frame. It just doesn't make sense for them to be there. I think as a society, we are all so afraid to say goodbye to the characters that we love.
Also, Adol apparently doesn't settle with one girl, like, ever.
No. Except Fina.
Except the goddess Fina. Yup. Always watching, Adol. Always watching.
But do you see what I mean? Like, everyone is so afraid to say goodbye to characters that they love
Oh, we got
that
another comment from
it
someone.
kind of spoils.
Hey, I like this game. I beat it and then went and beat it again. I also like 1,000-Year Door and Super Paper Mario for the Wii.
Nice.
Yeah, you can like both. There's always that option.
That's what I don't understand. Just enjoy it for what it is. And it's like, if it's not for you, that's totally fine. But you don't have to, like, spit on somebody else's love for
Don't
it.
yuck someone's yum.
I gagged so hard my headphones fell off. I just hate that phrase.
At least probably not until a game where he's canonically 30 or something and the fan base start clamoring for babies. Listen, I still want an old man Adol with a beard.
I don't feel like he would ever spawn. That's not him.
Probably not.
I can't see Adol. I can see Dogi being a dad.
Dogi should be a dad by now. He's like Steve Harrington. They're all my children.
I know. But I can't picture Adol, like, having a child. He'd be a deadbeat dad. He'd be like, okay, you're gonna deal with the baby. I'm gonna go to Africa. Bye.
That's what I worry about. Adol would accidentally impregnate someone and be like, well, I'm off to South America.
Like, I got adventures
Deuces.
to go on. Like, unless you got a baby pack that I can just strap that little bitch to my back, like...
The final journal's like, Adol's final journey was on Mount Everest. A tragic end to a
Him
hero.
and the baby.
Meanwhile, no. Meanwhile, there's a single mother at a tavern. I know, Adol. He was a piece of shit.
I know.
Left me alone with the kids. Not Africa, some messed up Falcon name like Africa. No, Africa in the Falcon
It's
world
like
is AFROCA.
Okay, I thought
Africa.
Yeah, I thought it was. It's like they have all of the same like continents and
Yeah,
some
they're
of
same,
the
same, but
same
different.
countries, but they're just spelled different.
Yup. Like Rome is spelled ROHM.
Yeah.
Yup, Africa, exactly. That's how they spell it.
I would love to see like a Ys game in Africa.
Yeah, they in Ys 6.
I think that would be incredible.
I think like the pirates smuggle a amphibian from Africa, and they're like, "I got this from the shores of Africa. See if you can handle this." So like that's all we know of Africa is they have very, very poisonous amphibians.
Yeah, I feel like that would be such a cool aesthetic.
Roman or Greek? Yep.
Especially like with Africa because you have like jungle, you have desert, you have seafaring, like big cities, small villages. Like I think it could be a really cool setting. Plus Africa is just beautiful.
User very random butterfly. What a name. Cool. And I were talking the whole time about how Falcom names characters and places in 8. It's interesting because it's definitely like a fantasy version of the Age of Exploration.
Yeah.
That's the whole series.
Well, it's like, I think for 8, and correct me if I'm wrong, it was kind of like a statement on the lost city of Atlantis in a way.
Yeah.
And I forget what philosopher it was, but there was actually like a study on the sacred metal from Atlantis called Orichalcum.
Yeah, I do remember that.
It was an actual thing that like they were trying to find.
I think the one that I found easier to connect to was 9 and Joan of Arc.
Yeah.
Like it was doing the same
the very
story.
Joan of Arc.
Yup.
Yeah.
Cathu was the worst we found so far. Like,
Cathu!
the parents had already
I forgot about
compromised
Cathu!
on a boy-girl name before they even knew. Progressive for the Middle Ages.
Oh, Cathu. It's so funny because I just assume that they actually have like Japanese names.
Mm-hmm.
And then when they're like Anglified and however you want to like put it, when
Their
there's
English translation.
That they're just like, that sounds about right. I think we've heard that before. Like, it's just some guy in a room being like, no, they definitely have a kid named Cathu.
Yeah.
For sure.
There you go, getting the monies.
Nice hammer.
Not very green of him.
I gotta fill up my bag. He's hitting on these ladies. These lady trees. But yeah, I just picture them like sitting in a room, like just being like, yeah, that's definitely a name. I don't think I'm supposed to go backwards.
Sometimes you can, but let's see. Let me actually pay attention to what's going on here.
Like, I'm
instead of
pretty
just watching the
sure-
chat.
Yeah.
Head down there.
Yeah. Whereas I would almost just rather have some of these games just leave their Japanese names. Like, let them have their real name. You know, you don't have to
Well, can't have that.
give them an English name. Just like Sailor Moon. They finally learned, like,
Demonius, welcome!
American people can
The
say
Super
Usagi.
Mario Brothers. Yeah.
I love it.
I think Basement Brothers also comments on how bad names can be when Japanese try to take place in the US or European fantasy settings. It's like Usagi,
Well,
whereas
yeah,
Puritans know her as Serena,
Serena.
from the Deke cartoons way back in the 90s.
But it's funny because, like, I grew up with Serena and Rini and Darien, and I am totally fine with calling them Usagi and Mamoru and Chibiusa. Like, I have the ability to understand that those are their names.
Part. Okay, so you're gonna do like a card matching game with those leaves. Serena was alright because we don't have the Rabbit in the Moon story. Deke. Yeah, you remember Deke.
Yeah.
They also were responsible
for making the lesbian couple cousins. As though that made it better. That was less weird for everyone.
Oh, your beautiful face. They damaged your beautiful face.
Oh no, like they were romantic AF.
Yeah. I think the one thing that I don't miss, but yet in a ironic way kind of do, is Luna's old voice.
Yeah, the old lady.
Serena, you've got to do. It's like, oh boy.
Well, even
whereas now she's very much like Dainty.
Even Usagi had like an old lady voice.
Did she really?
Yeah. When she was Serena in the Deke version, it might have been Cloverfield, but in one of the older ones.
Ray was always my favorite. Sailor Mars.
Yeah, she's like.
Sailor Jupiter was my if she could crush my face with those thighs.
Let me guess, that was Jamonius?
Yep, that was Jamonius. Dirty old man strikes again. Those dirty Canadians. I'm just kidding.
Hey.
I don't remember Luna's voice being that bad.
It wasn't bad. It was just she had like an elderly voice.
I can't do like, elderly women voices.
It wasn't a bad one. You could just tell it was like, it was a more mature voice.
Yes.
And it was the same with like Serena had a more mature sounding voice. Whereas the one now, she sounds like a 14-year-old girl. She's like whiny and.
It's the OG-san. What about the evil brothers who were totally lovers? The cousins, yep.
No, he's talking about Kunzite and...
this is someone else.
I think it was Kunzite and Jadeite.
Okay. I do remember Mega Man sounding way older than he should in the Battle Network cartoon. I mean, it's flat out a woman in the Mega Man 8 game. But where is Dr. Wily? But at least that actor's trying. The one who plays Dr. Light, he's fumbling over his words. That's a good question, Mega Man. Someone didn't consider a take 2 for that poor guy. They said, listen, you read this once and that's the game. Who gives a shit? It's on PlayStation 1.
But see, though, listen, like, what were we watching when they were like, oh, that's terrible?
That was Parasite.
Like, guy loses his fucking leg.
Yep.
Like, he's just
and one of the police come in and you just hear the dialogue. Oh, that's just terrible.
That's just terrible.
You're gonna want that. Now you're invincible. Dance on the thorns. And then reach that treasure chest. There you go. We find that meteor, we find Dr. Wowie. I'm disappointed in you, Colonel. I could swear Sega just went up to someone on the street and asked, hey, can you say, Spirit, lend me your powers into the mic? I'll give you $5. Listen, there is a lost art to early video game voice acting. Die, monster. You don't belong in this world. To where it's so funny. There's so much nostalgia with those terrible delivery that when the studios redub it and rewrite it,
it's not as good.
Fans hate it. So the original Symphony of the Night, it starts with, die, monster. You don't belong in this world. And they rewrote it to Dracula. Die now and leave this world. You'll never belong here. And people don't like it as much.
Oh. We're littering now.
We're electrifying the wildlife.
Poor
Just
fish.
dropped a boombox into the lake. Now prepare my Arctic blast.
But yeah, I don't know. I feel like sometimes the cheesiness and the nostalgia of it is what makes it so much fun.
I agree with that, Jamonius. All the dub haters have to apologize because now we're hearing AI-generated slop.
Yeah. Which is just disgusting.
They changed the wording? Yes, they did. I do like the guy they got for Dracula, even though the original, you could tell, was having a good time. What is a man? A miserable little pile of secrets. But enough talk. Have at you! Whereas the new line is, mankind, a cesspit of hatred and lies. Fight for them then, and die for their sins. I like both. I like both. The nostalgia part of me is just like, I like how much fun the OG actor's having, but I think the new one is a better written line.
I think too, like, what was the direction like? Because were they just like, hey, say these lines so that we can have voice acting, and that was impressive enough?
I think that's exactly what it was. Hey, this is technology that allows voice acting.
So people would just hear it, and even though it was bad, they were like, oh my god, this is crazy! Like,
well,
you know.
Remember when Slash Star and I did that video of like 10 worst voice acting in video games? And we did the research, and the game Chaos Wars, the director just took his family and said, let's just record these lines.
That would be like...
I don't feel like paying anybody.
That would be like you asking me to do like voice work for some... I didn't want to go in here.
You sure? Maybe not yet, but
yeah.
That's Grand Sappy.
Oh, it's not going to let me go back. There was like a big gold thing that I missed. But
Chaos Wars has the worst dubbing ever. Yep, that's it. Chaos Wars.
But yeah, that would be like if you were doing a game that needed like multiple female voices and you asked me to do all of them, but they're all gonna just sound like me or Olivia, because those are the only voices I can do.
You know what's funny, Jamonius? I've heard, voice acting aside, that RPG Arc Rise is actually pretty good. Is that true? I am curious. What does this say? I love dubs. Most of them have heard the difference between Sorceress, Stabber, Orphan, and the newer one. Let's Play Spin the Bottle line. I don't know that one. For a lot of Sega stuff in Dreamcast, it seemed like they did whatever first take cheap dubbing they could from English-speaking people. In Japan, they just had dual voice. At least they put some effort to some degree. At least some of them did anyway. Arc Rise isn't too bad, but it's hard as fuck. Ooh, okay.
Well, that's what I mean when I'm like...
hard as fuck? Lost Land Ruin hard as fuck?
I remember you struggled with this part too, but I don't know what I'm supposed to do. It took you a minute to figure out what...
Yeah, and you can't leave?
No, I like try to...
So if you go that way, it loops around, and if you go back... Oh, you have to keep doing it until this cutscene appears. It's an anime, not a video game. That's probably why. Arc Rise is harder. Oof. I'll probably never play that game. It was on the Wii, I believe. Because that game was also in the worst voice acting video I did with Slash Star.
Little Grand Sappy. Looks like Pap Pap.
Grand Pepe. Yes, was on TV.
I make a little pill for that Grand Sappy.
I mean, that's technically what you give them if you remember.
Yeah.
Because I think this part coming up was the moment when you fell in love with the game.
Well, because they go into like a
Yep.
groovy dance number. So now I have to find the soul seed. And then they have a soul dance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this.
Yeah, you want to pull that. Pull the lever, Kronk. Oh.
Freaking rude!
Wrong lever!
Hey!
There you go.
I need the magic Dorito.
Wrong lever! There we go. Shriveled seed. Gotta take that to the water. Now, I think when you go back to Grand Sappy, you can now take that other route and it leads to the lake. Every so often I have to actually pay attention to the game because I know you can get turned around easily.
Oh, I'll be like, this area is huge! And you're like, actually, it's just 2 rooms. I'm like, what? No. I've been here for an hour and a half.
Actually. Whoop.
Not really, Olivia. You just have a very short attention span.
That she does. That she does. Listen, some of these puzzles were freaking hard, okay?
They do get really difficult. Especially, like, they start, like, limiting, like, how many times you can move them, too.
And the timer really gets my anxiety going. Like, I never knew how quick 20 seconds could go until I played this game, and I'm just like, oh my god, stop!
Yeah. But then I'm sitting on the floor pointing at the TV like, take it here!
Oh yeah, that really tested our relationship. Because you were like, where I'm pointing, sweetie! Where I'm pointing!
You were like, where? I'm like, where my finger is on the TV! Make it happen!
Oh, I'm waiting for our chance. I'm waiting for my chance to point at the TV and be like, here! I'm waiting for my corner of pay and back.
Well, I mean, it's only a 2-hour stream, so...
Well, we still got an hour to go. Because we are nearing the 1 hour mark. So let's see how we do. Very nice, very nice. Because I remember during the playthrough, I'm just like, I've been doing this for 20 years. You don't have to tell me. And then a couple episodes later, I'm just like, maybe she should tell me a little more. I thought I got these, but I don't. Because, like, you can watch the playthrough. I made some stupid mistakes on some of these boss fights. To where I'm watching the footage, I'm like, why did I think that was it? It's clearly this, but in the moment I'm just like, oh, this seems like half the
Well, I
thing.
always think it's really interesting, especially watching how you play Ys versus how I played Ys, and it's just like, our styles are so different.
Yeah.
And it's like, for me, I would rather have a stock of everything, like, to capacity and not, like, have to go hunt for it.
I
Whereas
had a friend of mine that
you
would play
will
games like that. He's like, I
leave.
need 99 of everything.
Well, like, you'll leave stuff that you know you need. Or that you know you will need, and you just leave it. And I'm like, why didn't you pick up that spirit branch? And you're like, oh, I just didn't feel like it. Go back and fucking pick it up! What's wrong with you?
Still taking chances, taking candy from strangers.
I'm just like, Jesus!
A bit of a reckless risk taker.
It gives me anxiety. I'm like, well, you just... Ah!
Yes, it's called an RPG item hoarder. I would never use mega elixirs and such. Yeah, I've gotten more carefree with items to where I'm just like, might as well use them. I don't need 7 potions. 5 will do me fine. And for the most part, I'm right. And every once in a while, I hit that one boss where I'm just like, oops. Mistakes were made. Good.
Okay, but now it's like, I'm trying to... How do I move?
You gotta change the ring controls. Yep, just like that. Boom, you got it. Earthbound is a good game to break the item hoarding habit. You know what? I'll bet that was the game that actually broke the habit for me.
Why?
Because you have a limited menu space. So it encourages, hey, you better use this shit.
Well, I think that's the thing is, like, I do use what I pick up. I think it's because I'm just so
Resident Evil 4 was another one.
bad at games. Like, I genuinely am using all of the things that I'm picking up. It's just because I'm bad at games. So, like, healing item, yeah, I'm going to use that healing item. That's why I have 74 of them.
You beat games. I mean, I can't call you bad when you beat Evray on your second attempt. Pissed me off so much, by the way. But I'm glad, even though it made you cry.
But it's
I'm
also...
glad Seymour Flux kicked your teeth in. Because that's a rite of passage.
Well, it's also
Every
like,
gamer gets their teeth
I
kicked in by
used
Seymour.
every single item I had on both of those. Like... So, like, while yes, I hoard items, I do also use all of the items.
Yeah.
I have to, or else I am not going to win.
Whereas I remember in high school when I first fought Evray, I considered restarting the entire game because I felt I was stuck. I'm like, I'm just not getting anywhere. So... Like, it's interesting. Sometimes I think, man, I was such a better gamer when I was younger. And I really wasn't. I just didn't have a... I had a different concept of time.
Time and the stress. Like, you were playing by yourself or with friends in a room. Like, it wasn't...
Yeah. So, like, if
online,
I was streaming,
you know?
those levels probably took me, like, hours to get through. But because I wasn't streaming and I wasn't looking at the time, I felt like I was doing better.
And it was also like you didn't have a job or
Yeah.
like a house to take care of or...
I only like RPGs if they're not turn-based like Trials of Mana. Then you'd love Ys.
Yes.
Ys is fantastic.
Ys is wonderful.
Ys is like Trials of Mana with just a bit more polish and a great story.
I don't dislike turn-based. I think that you do have to have more strategy
Yes.
in turn-based.
Pick one. Commit to a direction.
Well, it's a weird fucking... I don't like the controller. Okay,
Alright.
give me some grace.
Ys isn't turn-based? No. It's essentially Trials of Mana.
It's like Trials of Mana for adults.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Or like it's an older...
Trials of Mana with good voice acting.
Yeah. I mean, not all of it was bad.
60-40. I'll leave it at that.
They were having fun.
60% was just like competency. And then there was just 40, it's just like, what are you doing? Ys has always been action, even back in the days when it didn't have a dedicated action button. Attack button. Okay, cool. I'll check it out. I want to try Ys. I highly recommend it. It is Amanda's
good.
favorite game, and it's one of my favorite series. And going back to when I was talking about Breath of the Wild, it was the game that carried me forth when I was just bummed out with Zelda going, hey, open world's the future now. And I was like, oh. Ys was just like, don't worry, fam. I got you.
What I really like about Ys is like...
Is there a character like Charlotte? Yes, but actually no. Her name's Rakota, and she's better.
She doesn't have a lisp.
No, she doesn't have a lisp.
Or a speech impediment. She has a child character that's
Yes.
like high energy, but like you want to protect Rakota versus Charlotte that's like, you know what, you can have her.
Oh, someone took a bite of old Grandsappy.
No!
Will you take me to the Sanctuary of Mana? Fairy, Trials of Mana. I actually thought Fairy was one of the better voice actors in that game. Meanwhile, I think there's literally a, like, spirit that says, am I right?
I know, for me, Charlotte, they were like, give her a speech impediment. And they were like, okay, what kind? And then they just said yes. And she had all of the speech impediments, which
I feel sorry for that actress.
doesn't really happen too terribly often. Like, usually you can't say your R's, or you can't say your S's, or you, like...
The way they pronounce mana, like it has every vowel in that first syllable. Trials of Mana.
Oh my god, I hated it. Welcome to Trials of Mana. I'm like, is she freaking drunk? Like, Mana. I hate it. I'm like, it'd be cute if she was a limited time character of like, you see her like once, you save her, and then she goes away. But
It's a shame because she has some great spells. When I was doing Kevin's campaign and had to recruit her, because I'm like, all right, here we go.
Well,
she
even
had
like
great spells.
Even her story isn't a bad story. I'm just like, dang, man, just pick a speech impediment.
Oh, here we go.
I mean, you do have the stuffed shirt. I would say he's closer to the dislike you feel for a character. Sir Carlin.
Yeah. He's very minor, though. I was disappointed they didn't remake the original battle system, opting for a bare-bones Kingdom Hearts one. Well, it's Square, and when in doubt, just do Kingdom Hearts again. That's just all they do now. Final Fantasy VII? Hey, let's do Kingdom Hearts again. Final Fantasy 15? Let's do Kingdom Hearts again. Trials of Mana? Let's do Kingdom Hearts again. That's just all they want to do. Timonius. Damn, those trees be moving. Would it be weird to say it's making me a tree hugger? I mean, I wouldn't have minded if it was a reskin of Kingdom Hearts 2, but they stripped it down. I love the voice actor for Hawkeye. He voices some of my favorite anime characters, too. Yeah, Hawkeye knew his shit.
I would say the main cast, like, because even the actress that did Charlotte, like, she didn't do a bad job. Like, the emoting was there.
I blame the director.
It really was for me, just like, Jesus Christ, pick a freaking impediment and stick with it.
Yeah.
Like, not, you don't have to, it was just annoying. But it wasn't poorly acted.
I'll bet the actress was there being like, so what do you want? And it's like, whatever. Do you want me to do another take? No. We save all the professional voice acting for the Final Fantasy VII Remake universe. Kill me.
Well, because even, like...
I'm worried that's the swan song of this studio, because they have nothing left that it's like, in case of emergency, break glass. Let's just keep milking Final Fantasy VII until we make our money back. Tetsuya Nomura's Playground now. I like Nomura as a developer, as an artist. I hate that dude's writing. I hate Nomura's writing. I understand it's an acquired taste, and he has his fans, but I hate Nomura's writing. Most of the good ideas and talent are at Monolith Soft now. Hell yeah! Xenoblade fans unite! I love my wife, so I'm not going to have her experience Xenoblade Chronicles by playing it, but she will watch it in the future.
Yeah.
I don't think she has the stamina to be in combat and have an aggressive gorilla one-shot her.
Yeah, I would just set the controller down and walk away.
We've discussed this many times before. Like, there's an appeal to that, but I think it would break my wife. And piss her off astronomically.
I don't know. I think for me, I enjoy playing games, but in my heart, I'm not a gamer.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because even, like, with you, when you're...
How are you feeling with this, being in the driver's seat? Are you liking it more, less, kind of same?
It's enjoyable. It's not especially... Oh.
You killed the music.
I'm sorry, everyone. It's not, like, especially difficult. It's very user-friendly. It's very, like, child-friendly.
Mm-hmm. Not even if it were in a giant robot? Listen, that giant robot is fragile as shit.
But I think what I'm saying is, like, it's not... This, I would consider a cozy game.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, towards the end, I would probably struggle and get upset and...
You better.
You know, not be as, like... Oh, it's fine.
That goddamn polar bear. I still have PTSD from that damn polar bear. There you go.
But, like...
You're getting it, you're getting it.
But yeah, for games that are, like... You have to use everything. I think that's the thing. I don't have... Wait, what I didn't...
You went to items. There you go.
I don't have the capacity to use all of my brain. I don't know why. I just, when it's like, oh, you have to be good at, like, jumping and platforming and knowing where you're at and what direction you need to go in and remembering what you have to come back to, and you have to be good at strategizing, and you have to be good at, like, knowing what weapons are good for what, like, it's too much.
Okay.
It's too much for me. Like, I can't remember all of it.
You did really good in Child of Light.
Oh.
You didn't finish. You didn't finish your craft.
I very rarely do.
My favorites are Kirby games, Little Nightmares, so that probably says a lot, but I suck at timing.
Yeah, same.
You're not gonna get that. Look at you! Ignoring items.
What do you mean?
The question block up there. You can reach it.
Oh, I didn't even see it.
So this is what it feels like. Hey! There's a thing!
Fuck, man, it's platforming.
Yeah, there's some of that in this game, too. There you go. Money. There you go.
Yeah, I don't leave items behind on purpose.
I was just fascinated when you were going through the coral forest and you were just like, oh, this is a new area. And I'm like, your map says otherwise.
You're like, nope, you just turned around.
They're really generous with the coins. Yeah.
I think in this game, from what I remember, it's pretty generous with just about everything. Like,
and I believe that's a divisive point to a lot of gamers. It's just like, damn, well, why don't you just hand me the ending?
whereas, like, in my opinion, if you find it, like, oh, there's too much access to money, there's too much access to items, there's too much access to this and that, then don't take it.
Yeah.
Then don't use it.
Yeah. Challenge yourself.
Like, if you're
do
that...
the old 3-heart challenge.
Yeah, like, if you're that upset, you can limit what you're using. You don't have to collect all the money.
I used to want to play games on hard to prove my skill, but now I start a game on easy because I want to squeeze all the value out of it that I can. Yeah. I bounce back and forth. So, like, with Ys 10, I'm trying hard mode, but with most games, I'm just like, normal's fine. I don't have anything to prove, especially on stream.
Well, I also think
it's just going to take extra time for something that I'm just like, listen, I got shit to do.
I feel like it also just, it depends on what you're looking for from the game. Like...
Going from hard to easy isn't as satisfying as going from easy to hard. I can agree to that.
I don't know. Like I was saying, though, I feel like it depends on what you're looking for. Like, for me, just because I struggled and played on, like, hard mode,
yeah,
I don't feel the satisfaction in that.
No, you don't.
I don't feel like, oh, I did so good because I struggled and I got to beat it while I played on. Like,
you don't have...
That's why I don't consider myself a gamer. Like, gamers feel that satisfaction when they can, like, play on hard and win. I don't. I'm like, am I having fun right now? This is my time, and I value my time. And if I'm not having fun or relaxing, I don't want to fucking be here.
Yeah. No,
like,
that's absolutely fair. Those are called casuals, which I don't know why it's used as a slur, but it's just what it is.
Like, call me what you will. Like, that I am what I am. Like, it just...
I am what I am.
You know, if that is upsetting to people, if they're like, well, you shouldn't be enjoying games, well, then you do you, my guy. Like, you're not paying for the game. Like, you're not paying for the console. I'm not using your time. Like, so your opinion means very little to me.
The only time it bothers me when someone like that, like, isn't good at games is when they're, like, a professional journalist and they're reviewing the game.
Yeah.
And they say, well, this game is actually very poorly implemented. And I'm like, no, you just suck. Just own up to that. It's not a game problem, it's a you problem.
And I'm very apparent with that whenever I'm playing or I have an opinion on a game. Is like, you want to get a hint from your friend with an X, just so you know anything I'm missing? Okay. Like, I am not ashamed or afraid to tell people, like, hey, I'm not very good at playing games.
Now that mindset I understand. If I don't at least give each mode a try, I feel like I'm not getting my money's worth out of a game. Now that I understand. Like, if it's like, hey, I spent $70, because that's how much games are now, $70 on this game. I'm gonna try all the modes. I'm gonna try all the features, because I spent money on this damn thing.
Whereas I'm like, so you're just gonna play the game 3 times.
Nothing
like,
wrong with that. I can play games multiple.
But like, that's essentially how I feel. Like, there's not really...
There's some games I used to play yearly. Like, okay, it's that time of year, time to bust out this sucker again.
That's not unusual or uncommon. Like, a lot of people do that with...
movies.
With everything. Like, people will read the same books over and over again, or watch the same movies, or watch the same TV shows, or... You know, it's not weird to do that. What I'm saying is, like, you want to feel like you get your money's worth, so you play the game 3 times.
Ah, okay.
Like, if it was something different, like, if easy mode had a different, like, storyline or a different ending than hard mode.
Yeah.
Or you introduced different characters, or, like, you know, the battles were different, I could totally understand doing that.
Yeah, that was in like, Adventure Rebirth. If you play on easy, Dracula has 2 forms. If you play on normal or hard, he has a 3rd form.
So, like, I could definitely understand that, but, like, in most of my experience, it's the same. Just
Yeah.
like the movesets might be a little bit different. The damage you take might be a little bit different. You know, but for the most part, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Just it is more forgiving on easy. Like,
Right.
you don't take as much damage. The bosses don't hit quite as hard.
Or as often.
Like,
They
yeah.
have more breaks in between their attacks.
You know, they're a little bit slower. Like, so I get it if it's something like Castlevania, but if it's something like Ys, I don't really get it.
Yeah.
I'm like, so you're just playing it multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
And there's nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely, like, play it as many fucking times as you want. It's your game. It's your
Yeah.
time. You bought it. Like, you do you.
Yep.
I read this, you know, I read the same book, you know,
Okay.
every year. I read Sleepy Hollow for Halloween.
Really?
Yeah. So
Cool.
it's like, there's nothing wrong with consuming the same media over and over again. I mean, I also watch the same TV shows over and over and over again. So
That's another pet peeve of mine. Bosses that make you wait around to attack them.
Okay.
whereas for somebody like me, I need that. I
Yeah.
need that little bit of extra time to strategize. I need that little bit of extra time to orient myself.
That breathing room.
I need that time to make sure my hands are on the right place on the controller.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't have the skill set to just do it.
Gotcha.
I need that little bit of extra time to prepare. So, and I think that's why, like, having an easy mode is good for someone like me, whereas for someone like you that is like, that's annoying, then don't play on easy.
Right. I don't mind easy mode. I dislike things like, we
Mellow
talked about
mode,
this before,
yeah.
where it's like, let's beat the game for you. I'm like, eh.
I play Little Nightmares every October. Awesome. Oh, there's another night. Gunstar Superheroes has different stories depending on which character you pick and which difficulty. The writing changes the context of each interaction.
Gunstar Superheroes. So is that like a remake of the Genesis game?
It's a sequel on the GBA.
Oh. Didn't know that one.
Guardian Heroes has a similar sequel, Advanced Guardian Heroes.
I don't know either of those. Believe it or not, there's game franchises even I don't know of.
I don't know what I'm doing.
This is the one where you slide.
I know, but I don't know how to slide. I hit L and it changes from...
Okay, hold on. Use L to select the row you want to slide. Press A to confirm. Okay. So hit A. Okay, now slide. Hang on, you gotta finish the conversation first.
Oh.
That's it. Boom. Hurry! No, select! There you go.
I don't know, does it have to be like in the circles or can I move them like from their circles?
They just have to line up. The circle is just for the tutorial, I believe.
Okay.
I think after the tutorials, the circles go away, and it's just like, you just gotta line them up.
Okay.
That time it probably had to be in the circles.
Okay.
Whereas this one, it doesn't look like
Nope.
the circles are there.
There you
so,
go.
Okay.
I'm playing Breath of the Wild for the 5th time. It's one of my favorite games because I like to explore. I decided to try Master Mode. Now it seems like I'm fighting.
Yeah.
Fighting for your life! Whereas I feel like an open world game like Breath of the Wild, you could probably play over and over and over and over again and
Yeah.
experience it differently every single time.
Yeah. That is one of the appeals of it.
All the time, and honestly, I just prefer exploring and finding new treasure chests and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I don't always ship characters with video games, though I do that with TVs and movies. Okay. Long as you make a line you can use the boot, you got it. Okay. My biggest turnoff with Breath of the Wild is just the lack of dungeon crawling, which not just in Zelda but video games in general, I love to dungeon crawl. I think it's one of my favorite things to do, to explore a labyrinth, solve puzzles, fight a variety of enemies, booby traps, treasure, like the works. And I think learning more about that, especially through playing games like Ys, that have dungeons and bosses and booby traps and all that kind of stuff, makes me realize, like, that's the missing sauce. But that's for me. I preferred Tears of the Kingdom because I didn't have to climb so damn much. It's like, oh, ascend. Oh, skyrocketing. Oh, hover bike. It's like, I don't have to climb. I don't care for climbing. Climbing is not fun for me. I understand the appeal, but for me, I'm just like, ugh, I'm tired of climbing.
You had me do, like a first experience of Breath of the Wild.
You played for about 3 hours.
And for me, again, because I'm not a gamer in my heart, I don't have the, like...
My biggest turn off with Breath of the Wild is it's a Zelda game.
Well, I don't have the know-how of, like, go here, do this, you should be in this area now. So for an open world where there is absolutely no hand-holding of, like, hey, this is your next step, you should be going this direction to, like, progress.
There is no direction. It's like, go where you want.
I feel completely lost, and it's not as fun for me because I kind of need something to tell me where I should be going.
Okay.
Which I know is frustrating for a lot of gamers that are like, oh man, the hand holding. And I'm like, listen, I need someone to hold my hand.
Yeah.
Oops.
I'm less interested in hand holding and more like, get in, bitch, we're going shopping. Like, let's go on an adventure. Get in, loser. That's the quote.
Get in, loser. We're going shopping.
Yeah, get in, loser. We're going shopping. The lack of hand-holding is why I always got lost in Dragon Quest III or Golden Sun 2. There's the main quest section of the menu. Yes. Whereas, I think my favorite Zelda is A Link to the Past.
And it's
that
like...
Link's Awakening, the Link's Awakening remake was so good.
I don't know.
I thoroughly enjoyed Echoes of Wisdom.
I think about my experience playing, like, Link's Awakening.
I think you'd enjoy Echoes of Wisdom.
And I don't know if you remember, but I remember, like, how frustrated I was at the beginning because I didn't understand that, like, the game has to open up to you.
Yeah.
So, like, I wasn't doing something that I needed to be doing, so the next area wasn't opening up, and I was getting so frustrated, and you're like, well, did you go see the owl yet? And I was like, where? Where the fuck is the owl? And you're like, yeah, you have to see the owl first, and then he sends you here, and it opens up that part of the map. And I was like, well, how the fuck am I supposed to know that? Like, and I think for you, that was your eye-opener of like, wow, this girl doesn't know how to play a game. And then it's like, but once I learned that you have to, like, explore every single inch of the open area to progress, then it, like, okay, I get what I have to do now. But I had to be told. Like, I didn't figure it out.
I liked Wind Waker, but there was too much sailing, so I gave up. Yeah, that's common. I love Wind Waker. Ugh. Wind Waker, my beloved.
Sad.
Time was so cruel to you at first. Ooh. Give him a whack. There you go. There you go. Kapoosh.
But that's the same when you, like, when you were talking about wanting to do this as a first experience, you were like, will that still be fun for you because, like, I've already seen it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, 5 years ago, you think I remember shit? Like...
No, there's some little details that I, like, will never forget, and other things where I'm just like, I did this before. Why don't I remember how this goes? Meh. We'll body you too. Now you can go sitting on a bench. I was sitting on a bench.
Sit with me, Olivia.
I think the blobbles of paint you collect in Color Splash are the best so far. They look like little gel candies, rainbow gumdrops.
I wonder if we're gonna see like a port of Color Splash. Oddly enough, that's one of the few Wii U games that didn't come to the Switch. That and Kirby and the Rainbow Curse, which disappointed me because I would have liked that on the Switch because I missed that one on Wii U. That one had an art style where everything's made of clay.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Ooh, I need to heal.
Do you still have a mushroom? Or...
I do.
Oh, there you go. Oh, never mind. He gave you health. He dropped health.
I love it when they drop health. But no, I think in my humble opinion, as
Okay.
a person who's not the best at games but enjoys experiencing them to the best of my ability, I think a good game has something in it for everyone.
Okay.
And that doesn't necessarily mean that you are going to like 100% of the things in the game.
Right.
And I think that's what I like about this game so much is like it has a little bit of platforming. I personally fucking hate platforming.
Yeah.
But it's in here. It has a little bit of like turn-based style battle. It has a little bit of like action style battle like this that I'm doing right now. It has story. It has there's like the part where he is flying the plane. You know, there's mystery. There's the like the stealth modes. It's just it has a little bit of everything. So, and I think that that's what makes such a good game. And that's
You
not...
can't chain attacks.
Oh, okay.
So it's like hit, run, hit, run, hit, run.
But it's like, that's not to say that
There you go.
if, like, you don't have everything in a game that it's bad, that's not it at all. I just feel like the games that, to me, feel superior have multiple aspects. It's not just one little thing that you do, like, over and over again.
Interesting. So you're fond of the approach of, to paraphrase, jack of all trades, master of one, better than a master of none. So, like, it has a little bit of each genre.
It's a jack of all trades is a master of none, but a master of many is better than a master of one.
Master of many is better than a master of one. That's the full quote. Got it.
What is Color Splash? Is that a Paper Mario game? Yes, it's the one that released on Wii U before this one. When I talk about making the player wait to damage a boss, that's what I'm talking about there. You keep hammering the thing, but it's not taking damage. You have to wait. Ah, okay. In an era after Ninja Gaiden and Bayonetta exist, you should always be able to damage the enemy if you're hammering like that. Color Splash is technically Paper Mario 5.
Okay.
know the tunnels are there, but I didn't go into any buildings. I was just trying to, like, explore the little town outside to find, like, all of these guys outside, fill in all the holes outside before going into all of the buildings.
I like puzzle platformer games, but the platform part isn't always easy because of timing.
Yeah. And for me, that's a big thing for me. I don't have very good timing, and I have very, very poor hand-eye coordination.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, it can be really frustrating trying to jump from platform to platform when you actually cannot see it.
Right.
I see you.
I remember. Okay, look around the house a little bit. There's something else you can use.
I think it's a key. I think I just left.
You did.
That's also a struggle for me. Whenever it's like it auto sends you in and out.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, fuck, I stood too close to where I'm supposed to leave.
Too close to the door frame. Yep, that's it.
Timing of Little Nightmares is frustrating. I love it, but frustrating because they will kill you.
I'm pretty sure that there's a key.
The thing about Little Nightmares that kind of like really frustrated me, and I'll say it is part my problem, is you do a solution, but you don't do it exactly in the spot where the game wants you to, so it's like, eh. I'm like, okay, I won't do that again. Let's try something different.
Well, that's the struggle that I have with, like, okay, is it a user error? Like, is it me doing it wrong? Or is it that the game is being too specific
Yeah.
and I'm not doing it the way that the game wants me to do it?
Mm-hmm.
So, and then it's like, because I have no confidence.
Careful. Whack. Alright, now run. And then when he, like, bobbles. Yep. So he's gonna run. Whack. You got it. That's it. Freedom!
Go, little shy guy. I'm gonna pick up its exploded corpse.
But, the game that broke me, it's a beautiful game. We've all been through this. I think it's yeah, I'll say it. Well designed, but I could not get into A Boy and His Blob.
Oh, yeah.
Because you have to rely on the AI of the blob to solve puzzles while controlling the boy.
Ah.
And, like, if you're just a little imprecise, it'll cost you. And it got to the point where you want to experiment with, like, the different forms and be like, is this how they want me to solve the puzzle? And one too many times I got stuck. Like, literally, I had to replay the level because Boy would do something the developers did not intend for Boy to do. Like, Blob flat out vanished a couple times. I think
Yeah, Blob disappeared.
Boy got
for
stuck in a
while.
wall once. And I was just like, I can't take this anymore. My God, I can't take this anymore. To where visually, I think it's the best looking game we've played.
Oh, it was so pretty.
But I never want to play it again. Like, I'm happy for my time. I know to some people, it's their favorite game of all time. But for me, it's like, nah, I no.
You can get secret forms by trying to feed him 2 beans at a time.
Okay.
You talking about the new Boy and His Blob? The one,
Yeah.
the one on the
It
Wii.
was the remake.
I was talking about the old one.
Oh, yeah. I've only seen footage of the original, and I think the original is one of the reasons why people were just like, oh yeah, play the remake. Such a great game. Because you thought the new one is cryptic. Oh, dog. The original is kind of like a text adventure where you kind of have to select the commands, and it's a lot of trial and error.
Yeah.
The old one was on NES. Well, that's why. The old one wasn't a text adventure. Oops. All right. I think You Can Beat Video Games has a nice video on the NES one. I love that channel. You Can Beat Video Games. He has very elaborate, beginner-friendly walkthroughs on classic video games.
Okay.
There was a platform where you control the boy just as you were describing. Okay.
What's the game I'm thinking of where you have to, like, type in the commands to get the character to do something? Because it was an old, like, PC game, and it could be like, oh, I'm stuck at a lake, and I'm just giving an example because I don't remember the game. You type in build. Okay, what do I build? Bridge. Well, I need to find some wood or something along those lines. There was a game kind of like that.
The main difference is that you have access to all the beans at once. They're in limited quantities. You might be thinking of Roberta Williams' Something Quest games.
Okay.
I don't think I can do that part yet.
Where are we at? Yeah, not yet. Unless there's something else around this house.
I don't know. I'm trying to
But
get outside.
you come back. Yeah, you come back here a lot. Did you check the cupboards? That's always nice.
Police Quest. King's Quest. That's it. Quest for Glory. Yep.
Good.
I'm familiar with King's Quest and Quest for Glory. That's probably what I'm thinking of.
Half-hour left.
Okay.
Apparently Roberta and her husband had some tensions while developing that.
Ooh.
Never played Police Quest, never played Space Quest.
Listen, I was a Mac user growing up. I could play what I could play. I didn't have access to the whole library. But now I do.
But now I do.
Now I do, yes. I have the Steam library. Looking into that Steam machine. I'd like to get a Steam machine, but it better be decently priced. People are saying it might be over $900. I'm like, that's a bust.
always hoped I would be half of a game dev couple like them, but now maybe not so much like them. I played King's Quest V on a Macintosh LC520.
I know some of those words. There you go. Money, money, money.
I played Darby the Dragon and Word Muncher.
Ah, Darby the Dragon.
Yeah, I think I have to learn how to build to get up there.
You know, I don't
to get
remember.
that one up yonder.
Because I know eventually you build a bridge. Let's see, what haven't we done yet?
I haven't gone into many of the buildings.
Okay. I remember this. This was the part in the playthrough when I said, I'm finally inside something. And you snickered and I said, shut up, and you cackled.
And I couldn't control myself.
The LC stood for low cost color. Cool.
There you go. Get on up there. Good. Okay, now. Nothing there. You can smash that blocks over to the right. Nice. Okay. And what did he say?
I think he's just...
Ah, those folded things. I've been hiding in here since the moment I saw them.
Okay, so that's that.
But I think that's all that I could get in there was the block and the money.
I think I have a short of that little clip because you were laughing.
Oh my god, I couldn't control myself. It was so funny.
We had some good laughs with this playthrough. It's over 70 episodes long, but if you have the time, I highly recommend checking it out.
Well, it was also, it started as like 30-minute episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Like very short, you know, quick watches. And then I think we went to hour-long episodes.
No, I think that was only with Yeez.
No, we started doing longer episodes with this one.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. And then I think we went into streaming at the very end.
Clue Finders, the game with the floating yellow laptop.
I vaguely remember that game. Hit the umbrella. Ah, okay. What if that one opens up? Ah.
A chip.
Thank you, Dragon Wings. For the tip. Feel it, Kronk. Grab the flap. Well, I know one thing. We're not having you try Skyward Sword.
No. But do you see what I mean whenever I start talking about, like, I don't like motion controls?
Oh, yeah. I get it.
Fuck, Mario, why'd you just throw your confetti? He
was
said,
excited.
I did it! Yay! But now what? What did that accomplish?
Okay, so keep that up, and now you got a platform. On the coffee shop, to the umbrella, to that little ledge you just made.
Oh. Fuck me.
Depth of field be damned.
You remember that whole head injury that I talk about all the time?
There you go.
As to why I'm deaf?
I'm sure some of our new viewers have no idea what you're talking about.
So whenever I was
Come on. There you go.
younger, I actually had a fairly bad accident playing baseball where I caught a ball with my face and it
There you go. Look out.
broke several parts of my face. Don't worry, I look normal.
That's it.
But because of that, it actually, like, it broke my nose, and from breaking my nose and my jaw, it caused me to have a lot of inner ear issues, which led to, like, constant ear infections, which eventually broke my eardrum whenever I was in high school. And because of that, breaking my eardrum, I think I broke it a total of 3 times because of ear infections. I went deaf in my one ear.
Yeah.
But it's also because of the injury to my eye itself, it gave me poor depth perception. And that's why I don't have very good, like, perception of how far away things are, or, like, to see the space, like, spatial distance is just a no-go. So that's why I'm really, really bad at platforming. I don't have spatial awareness, and why sometimes it also seems like I'm ignoring my husband here because I won't answer him or can't hear what he's saying.
You can peel the sticker.
Tear off. That's gonna make the steps. There we go. Yeah. Inside. Because it's like, now I want to go.
Eventually, you got to get to the sewers, I remember.
Yeah. I already technically went to that part. I didn't go inside.
Oh, okay.
Any of the buildings, so I wanted
more
to,
exploring.
Yeah.
I got you.
So I wanted to go inside some of the buildings before I progressed a little bit more. Because I know I come back here a lot, but
He ought to sit on the other side of you then.
we usually do.
Yeah.
So it's whenever I'm playing, it's more of like a technical issue for like where the microphone is at and the computer
And the headphones.
and the headphones. So I usually do sit with like the side I can hear. Is usually he sits on that side of me.
Yeah. So when I'm playing the game, she's on her good ear side.
Yeah. And then I usually
she's
monitor
watching
the
the
chat
chat.
and do my crafts.
There it is.
Rip this band-aid off. How do I rip this band-aid off?
Try standing on it. There you go.
It just stands in the pipe. What now? Oh, dang.
Huh.
This is the part, I guess, where I have to figure out which pipes.
Excuse me. Ooh, if you go to the right, but not up the steps, there's another question block.
Go.
Yep.
Ah. Okay, I was trying to get to this from a different...
Hooray! No, can't go in that one.
Nope, not yet. I think it's the same with...
Well, this is the other end of the pipe is blocked. That's gonna be like the fast travel.
I know I
later
need
on.
the green pipe.
I could make a Wild Hogs joke, but I won't. Alrighty. Money!
Exactly.
I've never seen Wild Hogs.
I like the first half. It's a fine comedy. Don't remember what you're supposed to do.
I know I'm trying to find which pipe gets me across this bridge.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's none of the pipes. I think I have to...
Okay, you can't open that. Oh, I forgot to mention, you need a special manhole hook to get down there. Look for a red shy guy like me, but not quite as handsome. Okay. Is it that guy? Digging through the bushes.
Well, 'cause I talked to him earlier.
No, that's a sniffit. We're looking for a red shy guy.
It's like when you go to hit on a lady with pretty hair from the back and he turns around and it's just a dude with pretty hair from the back.
Oh, that gag. Okay, yeah. In Wild Hogs, there's a deputy who has his ear shut off, so he can't hear out of the one ear.
Oh.
So the other guy, he's like, when I stand on his deaf side, I can make fun of him.
Well, you do that all the time.
And then never. And then at the end of the movie, don't say that on stream. Popcorn has been canceled. People be like, who the fuck is Popcorn?
When you start,
You can't cancel something that never existed to begin with.
Well, I mean, I do that. I do that to myself whenever, like,
Oh, hey, look at that.
people start talking and I have no interest in what they're saying. I just turn my deaf side.
Do that at work a lot.
I'm sorry, I
I
didn't
just see
hear
the
you.
pivot.
Listen, it's a struggle, but it has its conveniences sometimes.
Okay, so we need a red shy guy.
Wait, I don't think I went into this one. Money.
No, but I'll take your coin stash. I'm the dude with the pretty hair from the back. I've had my fair share of Miss Ma'ams.
Yeah. Listen, I had a friend in college who had, I'm not even joking, like the most beautiful hair that I think I'd ever seen. And he got it all the time. Like anytime we would go out
Did
to
you
the
hit
bar.
that tree? I'm just curious. Okay, just confetti.
Like anytime we'd go out to the bar or like go out to an event or anything, like people would hit on him all the time and he'd turn around and they would get like
Oh my goodness.
angry. They would
It's
be
the
very
shy guy we rescued from the...
Yeah, that makes sense. But people would get very upset and he'd be like, it's my culture. He was Native American, so like it was tradition for him to have long hair. And people were like, you shouldn't do that. And he's like, how about mind your business?
What I did.
But yeah, it was like annoying how pretty his hair was. Wait, I did get it, right?
You're not getting any handspring. You're not getting that hook unless you go to the brick building by the port.
Hi.
I have a hairbrush. I'll trade it for a bag of rice.
Yeah.
I have a bag of rice. I'll trade it for a katana. There was I have it on PlayStation, a Mulan point-and-click adventure game.
Yeah.
And one of the things you have to do is, he'll be like, I have a bag of rice. I'll trade it for a manhook. I have the manhook. I'll trade it for a bag of rice. And something along those lines. So you
Yeah.
gotta get one to give to the other to eventually get what you need.
Well, I know like Zelda does that.
Yes, they're called trading quests. I know how to make them in RPG Maker. So I can always add that outdated gameplay feature to my games. I think my favorite little quip from the Paper Mario series is from Color Splash. It's something like, I'm not a bridge expert, but I am a bridge expert. Ah. I love that Mulan game on the Mac computer. I don't remember if it was the same on PlayStation.
It is. It's the same game, the Mulan Interactive Storybook Adventure. Because all the other Disney Renaissance movies had a adventure platformer game. Mulan got a little point-and-click computer game. Disney didn't want to spend as much money.
Oh, Disney.
Either that, or they didn't want to scar as many kids as they did with the Lion King video game.
You know, I absolutely love, there was a meme that I saw the other day, and it was like, why does Disney keep making, like, these live-action remakes that nobody wants when they own the rights to the Muppets?
Yep.
Like, and then I thought about it, and I'm like, you know what? I would 100,000% watch, like, a Muppets Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah, or a Muppet Snow White.
Yeah, like, no questions asked. I'd be like, absolutely,
Oh,
sign me
there it is.
up.
Nice.
Okay, so I need to hit that side.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen the Lion King remake boot on YouTube somewhere?
Maybe?
The what now?
The Lion King remake boot.
I don't know what that is.
I don't either.
So there's a chance I saw it but didn't know what its name was? Or I have no idea what that is.
If Belle is Miss Piggy, then no. I think it came out just shortly after the announcement of Disney's live action, but actually just CG Lion King.
There it is.
Oh, wait, was it like when they... So, Disney made the CG Lion King and they made them, like, try to look like real lions and they were really scary, so somebody took
It's
scenes...
like bad art, but intentionally bad art.
Okay. There was one where, like, somebody took scenes from the CG'd lions and put, like, the cartoon features on them, so they were CG, but they still had, like, the...
Expressions.
the features, the big eyes, like, from the cartoon. And they redid, like, I think a handful of scenes with that, and people were like, it's so much better! And I'm like, cause yeah, let's do a live action of animals. Wait, that's not the guy.
Yeah, it is. Or no,
This is the guy.
that's the guy.
I just hate that when they're like, let's do a live action, and then it's still all CG animated.
I mean,
Practical effects, man. If you're gonna do it, then fucking do it.
yeah, let's have Muppets again. There should be a Muppets Lion King.
Well, I even mean, like, don't do a live action Lion King. Like, you can't. Like, you just can't. They're CG and it's creepy.
Well, it made $1 billion, so
I know.
obviously they can't.
I know.
Shame on you.
I
gave
think
them
that
money.
they're creepy.
I didn't give them money. Can't pin me in that category.
Nope, me neither.
Aladdin broke me. I was dead before that happened. In hindsight's 2020, Aladdin's one of the better ones.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, that's nice. I still hated it.
I mean, I still like The Little Mermaid. I think that they did well, but just the CG animals are fucking creepy.
Yep. Here we go. Now we're underground. 20 minutes.
What is that, like, time?
Oh, it is 2:40.
They're too chicken shit to film real lions.
Pretty much.
But it's like, and I don't want to hear that, like, costume, like, oh, we can't do good costumes. Because they even, like, Beast from
I'll
Beauty and the
say
Beast was CG. And it's like,
costumes-
look at fucking Vecna.
Is one of the better things they do with these live action remakes, I'll say. I'll give them that. They're good on the costumes.
Like, the costumes on the, costumes on the real people, yeah, are great. But,
Yeah.
like, when they're making the monsters or, like, the Beast type characters, like, they're using CG instead of a practical costume.
Yeah.
Disney is leaning into AI now. Wonder if all their
Oh, I
talent
hate
is
it.
dropping like flies or something. They don't want to train up new talent.
I mean, it's gotten so bad where the creator of Owl House is like, please pirate my series.
Yeah.
Don't watch my shit on Disney Plus.
I mean, I plan on canceling Disney Plus for that, because fuck AI.
I would.
Like,
The Beast wasn't even the worst part of that remake. Oh no. Oh, here we go. This is where it starts getting a little tricky. Yeah, this was the first one that stumped me.
well, it doesn't help either that I'm trying to remember how to move them.
Yeah. To like shift.
Yeah, I'm not, yeah, I didn't
But also
make it.
keep in mind. Oop,
This is gonna be a disaster.
well, try either like a. Ooh, you can't do the hammer on these guys. It has to be the boots. Well, let's see how we
I
do.
wasn't paying attention.
Try it again. Nope, killed him.
Well, if they're like hurt, don't they like hurt you less?
No,
Oh. They're gonna kill me.
they might. Oof. Do you have any healing items?
You know, I don't think I do. And I don't think I could use them.
Didn't want to do that.
I don't know what just happened.
All right, we need to line them up. Yeah, take that. There we go. That's it. That's it. Okay. Now for them. Good stuff. Phew! You do have a mushroom.
It's like you and Yi is going into a boss battle when Adel is at 1 HP, and I'm like, for the love of Christ, heal him!
Damn. Probably shouldn't have used that mushroom.
I know.
There's a heart right there. Ooh. Oh, these are the rats. Ah, rats. Get him. First strike. Yeah. Bonk. Okay. Not that bad.
Yeah.
No. What you want to do is slide them up. So go back, and then just slide them. Slide forward. Yep. That.
Fuck.
Come on. Up. Select. Next one. Up. There you go. Hammer time.
Recently learned that you can make some incredible gravy with some cheap mushrooms.
Listen, mushrooms are a miracle, man.
I heard there was a studio that refused to do AI. I forget which one. Maybe Illumination.
There was a handful. That was like not on your life. DC
Yeah,
Comics
I know,
recently
yeah,
did a
DC
statement.
just said that they're not doing anything with AI. A lot of like Comic Cons aren't inviting any like if like they find an artist, quote unquote artist, is using like AI generated art,
Yeah.
then they're being like asked to leave.
Okay.
So I'm going
Once
to...
again, move the rats up. And then I think you can also shift the bats as well.
Yeah.
Into a line. There you go. Hammer on one and jump on the other.
Quote unquote artist. I like that.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Amanda doesn't pull punches on AI art.
Dude, I fucking hate AI. It's theft. But I think Brandon Sanderson put it the best way that I've heard it. Like, these people are not artists. If people are saying, well, I don't have the skill level, I don't have the skills to make art, then you're not an artist.
Right.
If you're not going to put the work into learning how to do it and then commit to the time frame that it takes to hone that skill, then you're not a fucking artist.
Agreed.
And it's like, what's frustrating is these people would have talent as an art director. And that's what Brandon Sanderson was saying, is like, just because you have the ability to write a prompt doesn't make you an artist. It makes you an art director.
Yep.
Yeah, I fucking hate generated AI art. It's theft. And I don't understand people that defend it.
Insisting that it's normal or that you're not using AI, then you're missing out or falling behind. Yeah. I use an AI app to make references.
That's still stealing. It's still stealing somebody else's artwork. Like, it is still theft.
Yeah.
Like, where do people think AI learns? It pulls from all of the people that have their stuff online.
Right.
It's theft.
Yeah, instead of using like a reference, just Google a reference.
Either Google a reference or photograph one yourself.
Yeah.
Like, I have so many paintings where I'm like, I don't know what that would look like. So I like take a picture of myself, or I find a friend that's like, hey, can I take a picture of this?
Yeah, pay
so
a
that,
an
like,
artist to make references for you. Yeah,
like,
down with AI.
Like, I get it, it's
He can't swim, he's
expensive,
paper.
but it's like, that's just the way it is.
Even
like,
though the water's also paper.
yeah, I don't know. I am very passionate about AI and how much I hate it. Generative AI. Like, if they make an AI that does taxes,
Yeah. No, they won't do that.
I want to be creative. I don't want to do my own taxes.
Plenty of starting artists that'll do something for $5. Yep. Just gotta find them. Oof. Okay, that one's actually not that bad. Yep. Click, and then bring those two up.
Toilet cleaning AI would be fine.
Right?
No, that's my job!
But yeah, like, I don't think that there's any room in the arts for
Bookkeeping
generative
AI.
What?
Bookkeeping AI. Finances.
Oh, gotcha. I was like,
Hey,
I mean,
ChatGPT, manage my finances.
I fucking hate ChatGPT. What's the best?
Hint, they show you the solution in reverse when the battle starts.
Yeah. Yeah, I do know that.
Grip it and turn it. You got it. Well, here it comes. You know how pissed the internet would be if the next Paper Mario is just like a remaster of Color Splash?
I'd still try it. Why not?
Yeah, why not?
AI could be for anything that doesn't require creativity, but it seems the CEOs get off on making the poor suffer and doing
Mindless work, as always. And while we're at it, don't shop at Starbucks.
Yeah. Listen, again, I'm never gonna shame someone for where they shop. I'm not. I don't have it in me, but I will fucking shame people for using AI.
This is the closest we'll get to
using
being
generative
a political
AI.
channel. This is the closest we'll get to politics on this channel, is just like, get rid of AI and don't shop at Starbucks.
Right.
I grind my own
Go
coffee.
support your local coffee house that's not Starbucks.
Yep.
Okay, we're a little less than the last 10 minutes, so if you want, like that save block,
Yeah.
when you get there, we could call it a stream. I like the ritual, quotation marks, of making my own coffee.
Facts. Thank you for understanding. I say that all the time, and I feel like people don't understand. They're like, what, like, do you sacrifice goats? And it's like, no, you dipshit. Like, it's satisfying. It's like, you have to wait for it. And then it's like, you can make your own coffee perfect. Like, there's no, I don't know. I much prefer to make my own.
All right, settle down. Oh, double. Oh.
Fuck. I would just let it go.
Just let it go?
voicemail, yeah,
Alright.
and then I'll call her back.
Yeah, we're almost done.
Olivia's like, he's dead! I know he's dead! I can feel it! He's like, you're standing on me.
Sometimes I can still hear him. Yes, you can. Oh my god, what is... It's like the only funny line in that movie. Brother Bear. It's like, it's dedicated to my dear Edgar. Quit telling everyone I'm dead! Sometimes I can still hear him!
Yep.
Brother Bear. A movie with a fantastic opening, phenomenal ending, and then the rest is just...
Well,
That's a
where
movie.
the frick are you then? I don't have any, like...
I thought he was, like, in that wall, like, towards the back.
Well, it's like, whenever I go to, like, walk too far away from right there, it's like, brother, where are you going? Did you forget about me? Like, why are you walking away?
Oh. Yeah, he's here. You just gotta find the magic Dorito chip.
But yeah, I'm not gonna, like... I would hope people stop shopping at Starbucks
I
and stuff.
preferred Brother Bear 2. There was a 2? That movie made enough for a sequel? There we go.
But just...
Maybe the goats that were seen eating the first coffee cherry sacrificed their lives that we may have the energizing elixir we have today.
Where are you? Is it? Oh.
Yep, there it is.
out how to get to the save.
Yep.
And any help would be great, because I am on a time limit.
Okay, so let's see. We smashed that, and there was nothing you could do like behind the wall where Luigi was.
Well, I mean, I couldn't see. I did go behind it, but...
Okay, so let's go back to the wall.
Yeah, just...
Okay, and what about... Yeah, nothing would be there. Maybe just head back out. Because there's another save block, I think, towards the entrance, if I'm not mistaken. Go to the gate where the car was. Okay. That's right, Luigi took his car now. A little further up. That's right. Yep.
Okay.
All right. Well, we're going to end it here.
Yeah.
So did you enjoy this?
Yeah. I think
Nice.
that I would definitely struggle towards the end.
Yeah. it gets hard.
So.
All right. So we have to get to some place before it closes. So we're going to stop right here.
Yeah.
The next stream will be business as usual, continuing Ys 10.
Yep.
But we have a hefty Christmas break coming up, so we might do
A couple of streams.
that
aren't on like a weekend.
and another wife's first time.
Yeah.
I have a handful of other games to show her.
Yay. But yeah, I have some artwork in like a local shop, but I have an art show on Monday, so I have to go get my stuff from the shop so I can put it in the show.
Yep.
And we got to get there before it closes.
So thank you guys for watching. This was a very eventful stream.
Yeah.
That's
Toodles.
the secret of Mario. All right, we'll see you all next time.